Well, hello lads, it's the very end of Horizon Zero Dawn. The only thing left is a frozen wildlands. At that point, we're kinda at the point where we're just doing the final quest and I would do the frozen lands, frozen wild later down the line. Do that later. Beat this game, have a nice relaxing night. Maybe play some Fort later. We'll see what happens. But as for right now, we're just rocking and rolling. Should that mode exit that mode? Before we even start the stream, advanced settings, camera settings, red screen. Here we go. We are all set. Start the final mission at level 52. Green necklace. Behemoth. Okay. Oh. Okay. And this guy's selling anything cool? Oh. Trip. I think that might actually be worth it. Tripcast? I don't think I have the fire one. We're gonna purchase that. Let's, yeah, I don't have that. It's nice to know that I will have that now. This is not a tripwire. Now I have the tripwire. We'll do that. 49. And we'll do the shock and tear. That's that too. We're all good. Rock and roll. Make sure we have all the arrows we need. Alright. We do that. Bang. Grab a few wire. Grab like 70 wire. That should be fun. How many of these have we got? We got a couple of those. How many of these have we got? Let's grab a few of these. Okay, now I own 2. This item, unlimited fast travel discovered. Oh. Well, that's lit. Let's make sure we have the 3-bow draw. Finish this game up. Oh, look at the dudes. Like all those dudes combined into one person. Oh, where are we going now? The Sun Palace. Shadow. Let's see what's going on, laddies. Get it with it. Hopefully this gonna be something good. This weird thing. Oh, hold on. In your textbook.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken?
Not yet.
He wishes to speak.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Who leads the attack? Is it Helis?
What's happening? Is the battle starting?
Has the enemy reached the main gate?
The army's near the city.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Was the assassin really an Oseram? Treacherous scum.
As head of the
Have you
Hunter's
just
Lodge.
polished that armor?
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We all have our place.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. The target should put up a little less... It hits nice and wide. No need to aim like a bow. Range is good. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
You know that I appreciate...
We'll see each other again. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
How many men do you think you'll kill in battle, Lucid?
Many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful.
Return to the I fear what Sunfall may do to...
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. but I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
You don't want to know what they were doing.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
And that's why we love that chick, bro. 'Cause she's too funny. It's like, leave the biggest ones for me. Bruh. Oh. A lot of people talking to when I get in here. Up to the right.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
Lord Chief Sona.
Lord Chief Sona.
Lord Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Ammunition. Bandages, whatever you can find.
could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you The end is inevitable.
Accept it. Accept your weakness. Over the endless night. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Damn him. Blocked again. He's quick. If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. Can't let him in close. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the
one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
This'll last.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp on the platform!
Gotta get to another platform. That hurt its hell.
They're coming from the south!
Now it's mapped. Time to go.
Hold your arms! But beware! Raise arms again! West!
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
My all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true sun, shadow demons.
Not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Yes, no, Ice Hunter.
Welcome, buddy. Oh no.
Hades is transmitting.
Shit. This ain't good. Oh crap. Look at this.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Venora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy!
They're alive.
It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
To beat the machines back.
Never seen so many machines.
Don't let them overrun us! We're running out of time.
We've played them out. With the time I've got left, I can do this. The hunt's not done yet! More machines! All of you, focus on the new machines!
Execute.
Aloy! Beware the Deathbringer!
Back down now!
Put down the last structure.
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. but with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Want to confirmed? Whoa, ladies. How'd you guys like the ending? It was definitely amazing for me. I definitely loved the storyline. How it built up her mother fighting off the very first eclipse, per se. It definitely, made your eye definitely crazy, you know? The only thing that's left is, Frozen West. I think I might do that this stream as we finish up with this, you know, that there's some kind of ending at the very end. I'm able to keep playing, hopefully. If I'm not, then I'm gonna end the stream, obviously, and you know, I also have Guardians of the Galaxy and Dragon Ball Z. I have a few other games, Far Cry 6. What else we got? We got Medieval. That might end up being the game I play. It's either that or Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the two. I feel like they have really good storylines, long enough for me to play for 2-3 hours, maybe an hour at a time. You know, and make 15 to 20 parts so you guys have something to sit back and watch. If you guys are sitting and watching my videos, not, you know, that's just you. Skip that. Appreciate it. There we go.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
No, that's not good. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Well, maybe this is the end where I fight this big ass thing. You never know. See, I just want to see what happens after this game ends. You know, I want to see if you're able to continue. Because if I am, then I'll do the Frozen West, and then maybe in a week or two I'll play the Forbidden West. And I'm also gonna get back into Dying Light, probably more towards Octoberish. End of all the War Machine threats. Was the achievement I just got. You're running with the little black things up there, that's what achievement pops up, or a message or something weird of the sorts. Notification. Are we able to keep playing? Congratulations. New game plus loadout of your current loadout and skills have been created to play in a similar game mode. New game plus at the menu. You will also create a new loadout and pause. Turn sun colors. Good, that's a reoccurring thing. Okay. I just want to check on say not unless you like fight that big ass thing at the very end after the main story. So how does that work? Plot twist. That would be really cool. No other game has done that. Put the credits and then oh, never mind. You haven't beat the game yet. That would be the ultimate troll. The ultimate, like, you didn't beat the game. You thought you did. But you really did. Yeah. The only thing I hate about this game is the loading screen. It takes pretty long. The game to show. Yeah, Forbidden West. Go. Always knew that guy would sleep well. Knew he's up to no good. Just for his knowledge. Nothing big. How about the ground? Wow. Wow. Cool. That. Cool. Run up here. Holy. Hey, that's a good one. That's 60% of our health. Take that. All I had to do is just come up here if there's a campfire, like right here.
Full already.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Yep, got it. Sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's your attack move, ain't it? You're so gonna die to this. Greenie, that'd be a pain in the ass, didn't you? Get alone. Beefy, bro. This thing hurts. Going up, okay. Yeah, I didn't fight that earlier, game. Might have got my butt whooped.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Red and wet. Wow.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Yeah, fuck your BS, some girl. Crazy like that.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
In times like these, we must not forget the importance. You who died on Thunder's drum.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Let's find out what's going on over
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand,
purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye. A nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off. and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Weriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Weriks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Weriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then, you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Deep.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
survive and prevail.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Aurea. To do that, I need to talk to
Outlander,
her
wait a moment.
Follow the river north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Should come together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watching.
Breathe is ice. Before I even breathe out. What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Fantastic ice. From a long time ago. Scavengers have just been started. should scan the Tallneck. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Wonder what's inside its head. Now.
What's up, Eddies? Welcome. Just trying to figure out what inhibited dash is supposed to do here. Not giving me no indication to do nothing. Oh. Haha. I don't know if I actually activate the quest. And behind me. Okay. Cool with that. Just beat the ending maybe about 15 minutes or 20 minutes ago. Go back in the cutscenes and watch it on the actual timestamp of it. Over here. Grabbers, okay. Do these and good to go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. Can I get any closer? Get down. See if we can have 3 hours though. Get him going. Oh, check.
Part seems intact. Tallnecks are built tough.
Eating. Still good. What is that? Go down to 1. 281. Oh. I love you guys. Our fella friend, he's back. Hit on you. Gonna do this. Get up. Pretty sure this might be you, actually. What's that? This thing's tough. Just knock it off, dude. You're irrelevant. Smell like gym water. Alright. Should be able to knock out this in one go.
Low and quiet does it.
Oh, quiet, huh? Oh, quiet's definitely not gonna do. Yeah. Damn.
The tall next parts. It's heavy.
Yeah, something purple. Okay. I guess this is where you find all these crystal things at. Up there. Oh. Okay. Definitely gonna reload. In there for sure. Way to do it, I guess. Probably gonna be much stuff. I did running up my bum, waiting for me. Should get these arrows. Just in case. Just in case. Alright. It's not gonna be something nasty up here for sure. Run it up real quick. I think I'm gonna do this all neck and then I'm gonna call it ends for the stream. I'll play one more bonus stream a month. No matter where you die at. Hey, on already.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
Got that.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was.
That's that. It was in better shape than it was.
Okay, if I'm right, we just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, hopefully Smell is watching.
Right here. Let's go.
That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy.
Better go. Oh, good old bit.
No way I'll be able to take a machine that big down. I think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
At least we got that part. So this place, every when you do, gives you that. Okay. Okay. That's kind of nice, actually. Oh, man. Oh. Look at this hole here. Basically like this big, which if you did not know it's massive. From here to here is probably a good like 5 minutes.
Here they come.
You can see from all the way up here. Check on your friend.
Dropped it!
Bang. Get over to this.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Everything's freezing. The ground, me. Right.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Oh, mother. Trap. So, get the map of it. Not a red. There we go. Oh. That looks nasty. But you guys had a fantastic time watching the voyage. Actually, I can't go no more. Mess you up. Hope that found a campfire. I think there might be a last campfire today. Probably. Not seen it. Oh. Right, nice and colorful. Yeah.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at me. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. I can kill the machines. But what about the towers? Destroy it. Override it. pulse kit from Aaron. Repaired them. Can be destroyed.
You are quite the warrior.
Now we know how to deal with the machines and the towers. The Daemon's next.
Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Bergren told me you're Ourea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the Blue Light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Ourea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the Blue Light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Were you with Ourea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had. When Ourea and then she...
How do I cross?
Go to the ice, then follow... But be careful.
And I'll find her.
No, if you see her...
All right. Guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. I'd have to ditch something.
Alright lads, hopefully you guys had a fantastic time. It's been Wicked for Gum. I'll see you guys freaking fudging later. Bye bye now.